Live from historic Fenway Park in Boston, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, and pitching here today, Garrett Crochet.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. And that's through there for a strike. And away we go this afternoon. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. 0-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Inside.
That's a
and
ball.
the count now even up.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
In the air, right field. Abreu under it. And there's one down. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Rafaela hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
First baseman Wilson Contreras.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Wilson Contreras. That one drifts inside. Splits the plate, and it's 1-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
And Wilson down on strikes. Redbirds down quietly. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Fenway, today's starting pitcher, Sonny Gray. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today. Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now it's Alex Bregman. That's through there for a strike.
0-1.
Got him. One gone here. Rafael Devers up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles. And by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
And a pitch. In the dirt. Sonny Gray checks on the runner. And he's back in safely. That misses. And that's ball three. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Counts full.
Duran, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits off the monster. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
One out. Runner at second. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and it bangs off the monster. Devers crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Trevor Story. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Donovan. They got it for out number 2. Check out the Red Sox lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, you know, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the second from Fenway Park. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Cardinals nothing. New inning getting started. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman, at El Toro High School in California. Here's a 2-1. On the ground to the left. Devers throws out to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
So up next, Brendan Donovan. Donovan, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old, and he was born in Germany. And that one fouled off. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one missing low. Pitch misses.
Nope, ball.
And that's ball 3.
Well, it's a good pitch
Count is
there.
full.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Right there.
And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 down, bases empty. Lars Nootbaar digs in now. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Rafaela. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike 1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Stepping in, Connor Wong. Strike in the outside corner. 0-1. And that's outside.
1-1.
Outside low, and it's 2-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. A solo shot. It's 3-0.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One out, base is empty. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
And that skips in the dirt.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Duran in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one is gone. He'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox, the early lead. Now a chance for Alex Bregman. Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. Swung on, belted. Nootbaar going back. And it's off the Green Monster. Into second, and he's got a double.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So runner at second, 2 down. Rafael Devers up next for the Red Sox. Doubled in his first AB. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
And that one upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
The 1-1. And that is out of play.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. And Raffy falls victim to the K. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. Crochet back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1. No, ball.
And that's too high.
2-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And it remains 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be
Outside,
credited for
ball.
that, thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. And they cut into the lead. It's 4-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense. Now, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And now Victor Scott. And there's the strike.
Down, ball.
Bunting for a hit. It's safe at first, a bunt single.
Up next for the Cardinals, shortstop.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
So the batting order turns over, and here is Mason Wynn. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Alec Burleson.
Now at the plate, Alec Burleson. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped, but foul. Bregman to first. And that is the inning. Cardinals do get one back on the solo blast. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. As we go to the last of the third. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some. Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering is downstairs. And there's a ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
That one to first. Contreras takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
Next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. And the sweeper
1-0.
misses.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
2 out, space is empty. And that's
the ball,
downstairs. 2-1. Popped in the air, left field. Nootbaar makes the catch, inning over. On to the fourth, and here's the first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Arenado in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. And it's fouled away. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
2 outs, base is empty. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. He's over 1. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. And they trail it 4-1. Ready to go, bottom 4. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there, just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered here in this one. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Late on that fastball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Walker makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Now it's going to be Ceddanne Rafaela. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. Jarren Duran would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Duran, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Zach Thompson appears to be getting loose. Leahy also getting ready. Line drive. Walker brings it in. That is the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're headed to the 5th. The Red Sox 4 and the Cardinals 1. Back now at Fenway. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Lars Nootbaar. And a foul ball.
You know, these Cards need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Ground ball right side. Bregman to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, right fielder Jordan Walker.
Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Walker measures 6 feet 6 inches, 250 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2020. Ball 1, no strikes. Bases empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
High fly ball out towards left field. Going back. On the warning track. And hauls it in.
Trying to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
Pereira batting for the 2nd time. And that's strike 1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Swing and a miss. Crochet gets the strikeout. And down in order go the Cardinals. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back in Boston, bottom of the inning at the plate, Alex Bregman. Line to left, and that gets down for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sonny Gray will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Zach Thompson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Ground ball left side, could be two. There's one. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to the third. Did not go. Just missed.
No, that's down. Ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-2.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field, way back there, and it hits off the monster.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
So a man at first. Trevor Story will hit next. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Sets him down looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And the Red Sox leave one, but they lead it 4-1. All set for the top of the sixth. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Victor Scott. Crochet back to work. Trying to bunt his way on. Bregman. He's safe on with a bunt single. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Back to the top of the lineup. And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground, could be two. Bregman for one. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Alec Burleson getting ready to hit. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
This one in the air, right field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Here's Contreras now. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Man at second. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Aroldis Chapman up and throwing. Slate warming up as well. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's
No
on the
ball,
field,
one
but
strike.
that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
Right through there for a strike. And down on strikes. One away.
Now batting.
And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch
Catch the ball.
misses.
1-0.
Foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And next for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a foul ball. Hit in the air, center field. Scott should have this one. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in Boston, top of inning number 7. Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. The Cards in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And that
Ball, that's
misses. Ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
And it's even up.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one is upstairs. The Red Sox leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. That one misses. 3-2 now. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Duran makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting left fielder, Lars Newt.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Garrett Crochet won't go any further. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Justin Slayton. He's into the game with the bases empty. Two down, bases empty. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Lined into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kyle Leahy.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. He is struck out, and he is walked. That one's in there. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Two.
Next offering upstairs.
Full count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Now batting Jarren Duran. He's already homered in this game.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
That just misses, and it's 1-0. Action in the pen down there. JoJo Romero, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. That misses the zone. Now 2-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Bregman stands in now and watches strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one ripped. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Here's Rafael Devers. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Right down to shoot, and that's strike one.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Two aboard, 2 outs.
No, that's inside.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. 2 left on. 8th inning coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the Cardinals 1. Back here at Fenway Park, we're at the top of the 8th. Digging in, Jordan Walker. Slayton, a 6'4" righty, 220 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. And that's in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Tap foul at the plate. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Right through there for a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Story fires to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Victor Scott. He's 2 for 2. That's inside. 1-0. On the ground to third. Jump throw across his body. Nicely done for the out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Red Sox 4 and the Cardinals 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, JoJo Romero.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's Trevor Story now. 0 for 3 in this one.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to first, and Story is out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Next for the Red Sox, designated hitter,
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Abreu stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Gets the slider in there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, and it goes just foul. 2 outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Offense held in check there. 9th inning coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the Cardinals 1.
Now pitching.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Liam Hendricks.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game's gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Win at the plate and takes high there. Next pitch inside, and the count is 2-0. In the air, right field. Abreu hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter,
He's 2 outs away. Burleson now at the plate. Not even close there. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is down low. And that's in for a strike. And now 2-2.
2-2's the count.
To the right side, Casas. He takes it on his own. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Next pitch is outside. They're down to their final strike. One strike away. got it, and that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.